Nice shoulder pads. What?
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
Holy moly. Look at it flow. Oh, that's awesome. That's gross now. Okay, now this is past that to disgusting. This is Resident Evil, dude? Oh, man. What's this gonna do? Hang on, buddy. Good timing. Dude, what? That's amazing. Okay, 1 second. I know this is an opportune moment. It was very intense, but Huckleberry's going nuts. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. All right, everyone. Sorry about that. My dude's name is Squat Master Phil. What a name. What's up, Squat Master? How you doing? All right, sorry about stand up there. Huckleberry's settle now. We should be good for the rest of the stream. All right.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion.
Yeah.
It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it.
Jesus.
The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her, it reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
Oh. Is she the demon that was inside the girl's eyeball?
If that... No.
Oh.
More than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that? If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct.
True.
Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure.
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want
Astral
to find out
energy?
more.
It's the best type of energy. Seriously. We should look into it.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're...
I'm sorry about what I
Okay.
said earlier.
I'm sorry what I said earlier.
Finally,
What an ass.
begin to understand what the thorns are.
Oh.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
What the hell, man?
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns. As well as my own past, I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens,
The only way is forward.
I'm determined to save Shion and...
Wait, is this the end of the game? I guess we'll save right there. Auto saving? Yeah, it works. Let me do a manual save. Here we go. That's usually like a end of the game type of prompt, right? Holy.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled?
You finished
by
around
someone?
54 hours? Oh, so I feel like I got plenty of time.
The question is...
How many
who?
side quest stuff
The
did
Red
you do,
Woman?
Matt?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise.
Someone used her because they knew we'd...
It does tell us what...
There's no question.
By someone capable of getting inside of...
Play and find out? I guess that's true.
Hold up, you guys.
Oh.
What is it?
I want to look through that room over there. I'm curious
Alright.
what we'll find.
That's the room you visited in your past, right? Sure. We can check it out. This looks like some kind of research facility.
A laboratory secreted away in the Forbidden Zone. Why am I past being surprised at this point?
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's check it out. It might give us a new lead.
Okay. Boop.
I think I can make this work.
Well, can you make head or tail of it?
These are experiment records by the looks of it. Reams of them, dating back hundreds of years. Let's see. A composite being capable of controlling Danon astral energy so as to convert its molecular and elemental makeup. The creation of a governing central figure taking the form of a Danon. Codename Sovereign.
What?
Sovereign.
Wait, there's more. Research into utilizing force field crystals for the purpose of stable astral energy containment. That must be the master cores. With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here somewhere about the Maiden and the Lords, too.
About the Lords? Why would they be on there?
Think about it. The Lord's crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden.
Oh, true.
Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renin citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renins are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
What about the Sovereign? Does it say anything else?
Where do I start? All I've read so far is the headlines. There's so much here. To sift through all of it would require specialized... Wait,
What is it? Did you find something?
it's a list of names, with the title Test Subjects, Sovereign. It's your call.
Read it.
There must be dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait, I think I've found one that was successful.
And that was us? Yes or yes?
Test subject number 1273. Ethnicity, NA.
North
Unique
American.
adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Alphen.
Woo.
They re-engineered me. Right here in this lab.
So was he born there?
Alphen.
What do they mean by re-engineered?
It's fine, really. What about the others? Was I the only one?
No.
Test subject number 10105. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Volron.
Volron? But that means...
He's only sovereign because someone made him that way too.
He's the last one. In 3 centuries worth of records, you and Volron are the only 2 subjects on whom the experiment was a success.
And we killed him. Sorry, buddy. That's the way it goes, eh?
But what about the winners of the crown contests? Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, true.
Upon victory, the Sovereign shall return to Rena and rule over Rena and Lenegis combined. When a new Sovereign is decided, the outgoing monarch shall relinquish their post and live out the rest of their days on Rena. So we were told. But according to these records, there have only ever been 2 Sovereigns, neither of whom had anything to do with the crown contest. It's all lies, including the part about the Sovereign residing in Rena. The crown contest was never about deciding a new ruler. It must always have been devised for some other purpose.
But even supposing that's true, someone must have been in charge for the past 3 centuries, right? If it wasn't the Sovereign,
Yo, take it easy, Clint.
who was it?
Crown contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a sovereign. Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
The Red Woman? It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme.
There's no way. She's too quiet.
She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
She seems more like an assassin.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
What about the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results. There's nothing here about who's behind all this, or what their endgame is, unfortunately. I've barely managed to scratch the surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can, while we're here.
I'll do that.
I'll do that, sir. Tell me what I can do.
This is where Alphen became the Sovereign, and Volron as well.
This is my old bed.
The significance of this location would suggest...
Hey, it looks like the terminals in here turned on too.
We should...
Lords. Each crown contest, 5 of the best qualified members of the Renan populace are chosen as lords vying to serve as the next sovereign. During their tenure, they will be granted level 3 authority as well as 5 elemental realms to administer. They're also assigned to ID crests indicating their designated element. The selection process is based only on astral artistry and physical and mental aptitude. Other variables such as age and no bearing whatsoever. Because only the strongest go on to become lords, the position itself does not inherently make an individual stronger. It should be noted, however, that lords are not individuals capable of drawing out the Master Core's power. All Renans must take part in the selection process, and acceptance of this position is mandatory. It is not allowed for those deemed suitable in decline. Furthermore, in the event that the acting lord is incapacitated and can no longer serve in any position, the replacement must be quickly prepared. So I wonder if, like, the lords of this world, they take, like, the strongest Renans and, like, get them to fight each other and compete against each other to kind of, like, you know, not have them fight whoever's in charge here, not figure that out. The following report is a second successful test. This is less interesting.
Look through them. They might contain valuable information.
Master cores. Master cores are instruments of power containing astral energy. 5 of these master cores, those with earth, water, fire, wind, and light, are loaned to the Linen Lords at the time of the Crown contest. Only the dark master core is maintained inside the Forbidden Zone until the Renan elements are ready to be reformed. Underneath the Master Core's spiritual outer layer, a forceful crystal used to propose astral energy containment stabilization. The Sovereign acts as Legion's central control device is a spiritual chance ceremony. Each one is granted a level 2 authority and ID crest, and the Drnkie subject serves as the basis for that. This is too much. It's cool though. Sedative Mask. Oh, here we go. A device covering the wearer's whole face that restricts their mental activity. It was developed for the purposes of pacifying prisoners. Medical applications are also recognized, particularly as it means to preventing patients from sustaining mental trauma. However, doing so is not recommended, as prolonged use of the device carries the risk of inducing a number of adverse side effects. Due to the loss of production facilities incurred in the partial destruction of Lennigus, additional devices will no longer be manufactured. Cool. So they're the ones who made the mask and put it on me. Lennigus, that's my harder, sir. What's this? This is showing Lennigus' structures. You can see the pipes for transporting astral energy sticking out of them. That's one long pipe. The room's equipment has not been used for a long time. This area should be shut down as project proceeds to final phase. What the fuck? Oh, onward to greatness. My, what Jiminy once told me. Oh god, not another one of these. Oh, that's my mask.
Naori, I...
Don't talk. I have to do this. I gave you my word that I'd help you return to Dana.
Oh.
The next time you open your eyes, you'll be home.
But you...
My place is here with my people. I still have a duty to fulfill. I'm sorry for what you've endured. Rena never should have dragged you into this. It's not your burden to bear.
But...
The mask contains a sedative. It should keep your mind from tearing itself apart any further. Let yourself go to sleep. This should help with the pain.
What the...
Time to go, Elfin. Farewell. His
Naori.
injuries are worse than I thought. Short-term treatment isn't going to cut it. I'll have to switch the healing pod to long-term hibernation mode.
Whoa.
The chance of surviving hibernation's less than 10%? And worse, long-term use of the mask carries a high risk of damaging his mind and nervous system. But... If I don't head back, Lenegis will be nothing but ashes. And this starship along with it.
Dude, that's nuts.
I don't know if I can fulfill my promise to you, Alphen. But if doing this will grant you even the slightest chance, I have to try.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I hope it's enough.
Later.
Please, live for me, Alphen.
It's pretty legit.
That vision. It must have been from when Naori helped Alphen escape Lenegis.
She sure went above and beyond the call of duty.
Really digging deep here, huh?
Even with Lenegis crumbling down around her, she chose to stay put with her people.
So that's why you lost your memories and sense of pain, and why you were asleep for that whole time. It was all the result of one agonizing decision Naori made to save your life.
Yeah. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't even be alive today. I owe her everything. More than I could ever hope to repay.
Now that you know how she felt, how do you plan on honoring her wishes?
She kept her promise. If the Renan people she fought so desperately to protect are at risk from a malevolent force, then I owe it to her to carry on her fight. Naori was the one who put that mask on.
All right.
And made me Iron Mask.
She did it to prevent your soul from tearing itself apart.
Whew.
She knew you might lose your memories and sense of
Hmm.
pain as a result. But more than anything, she wanted you to survive. And you did.
But you did. All right, that's cool. Let's see here. So, nothing in there. That's extravagant. Holy moly. Open that up. Heavy treat. Okay. That's awesome. Real quick, manual save here, I think, is in order. Yes or yes? There we go. How much time was it? 39:30. Okay. Man.
This place. We've seen this in one of Naori's memories.
Of course. After 300 years, this is where it was held. The spirit channeling ceremony.
That's one heavy tree right there.
This is where the Renis Alma was.
So this is the place where you and Naori...
The Renis Alma isn't here now. Nor is the Red Woman, it seems.
I know it's difficult, Alphen, but there will be time to dwell on the past later. For now, we need to keep moving. Come on.
Okay. Holy. The room is like so weird looking, man.
Naori.
What is this? Is it the work of Dana's will again?
It's been a year since the ceremony. That day, I shut away inside of myself the power that caused Alphen to lose control. Since then, my visions of the future have grown more and more fearsome. Is this another memory? No, it's different this time. It's like she's speaking directly to us.
Yo, what?
What we did back then. Not so much as a day passes when I don't think about it. About what was done to us. All in the name of a ceremony. The purpose of which we were never even told. As Sovereign, they linked Alphen's consciousness to Lenegis itself. The Renis Alma was intended to control his power, lest anything should slip through its cracks. That day, as Maiden, my role was to temper his power. I was meant to guide it forth, and give shape to the strength inside of him.
Linked to Lenegis itself? But then, everything that's been happening...
But that power showed me a vision. A vision of oblivion. When I
Dude, this is
realized that vision
nuts.
was a prophecy of the apocalypse we were about to unleash, I couldn't go through with it. But without a maiden, the ceremony was doomed. Alphen lashed out, his consciousness no longer his own. I did what I could. Using my abilities as the maiden, I tried to seal that power away inside of me. But it was too late. Lenegis had already been brought to its knees. Thousands upon thousands of lives so cruelly snuffed out. All because of me. Because of what I
Yeah,
had
spitting
done.
image of her, man. It's gotta be something
With
more
the
than just an
destructive
ancestor
force still
connection.
slumbering inside of me. I knew I had to find a way to dispose of it. Anything to make up for my failure. But I didn't know how. Especially since that power was astral energy itself. In which case, ironically enough, the Renis Alma seemed to be my best bet. That, at least, would hold the astral energy dormant. Assuming that no malevolent third party got to it first. With the Sovereign and Maiden's combined power, perhaps I could shift the chaotic energy inside me into the Renis Alma instead. That's what I hoped, but alas, it was not to be. The Renis Alma was lost, and Alphen the Sovereign was in a starship bound for Dana. My only choice was to seal away the destructive force inside of me using my powers as the Maiden, to buy the world what little time I could.
Hmm.
The time needed for a new Renis Alma to be crafted, and for a new sovereign to appear. Even if by doing so, it meant I would be passing the curse on to my descendants as well. Please, forgive me. I never meant to burden the future world with this threat too. I only wish that there was something more I could have done.
Wait, you can't just...
Who said that?
Naori.
Oh.
That message just now, was it directly from Naori? Or was it the Danon voice speaking through her?
Whoa.
What?
These are the clothes that Naori and I wore during the ceremony 3 centuries ago.
So you're saying this is the maiden's outfit?
That's right. These clothes are designed to resonate with the Sovereign and Maiden's abilities. They focus and enhance them.
That's crazy.
And they appeared now because...
Naori must have left them here for the new Sovereign and Maiden, knowing the day would come when they would need them in their fight against the Thorns.
These outfits are directly linked to the answers we've been chasing this whole time. If they're here, it must mean it was Naori's will for us to find those answers as well.
Locating the Renis Alma would allow us to neutralize the dark astral energy inside Shion,
Yeah.
thereby silencing her.
Look who
thoughts.
cleaned up nice.
Is that what Naori's suggesting?
It
Like,
makes sense.
No idea what Nair
After all,
really
master
wants.
cores and spirit vessels are both able to prevent the astral energy inside them from developing sentience. By that logic, it would stand to reason that the Renis Alma would have the same ability on a larger scale.
Okay.
We have a Maiden and Sovereign.
He's got a point.
Now all we need is the Renis Alma, and we'll finally be able to free you of your thorns. Shion.
It's possible? You really think so?
I do. We can rid you of your thorns and stop the world from falling to oblivion.
Nice.
However, the spirit channeling ceremony already failed once. Even if our goal is different this time, we can't be sure the same thing won't happen again.
It was
We should
bearer of
take
great
care
news.
not to be too optimistic.
You're right. It's the barest sliver of a chance. But if there's even the slightest hope it can work, I'm willing to stake everything I've got on it.
Nice.
I know it's too early to let myself feel relieved, but I just can't seem to help it. Just hearing there's the slightest chance, even though I know the world's still in great peril. It's selfish of me, I know, but...
Yeah, I appreciate that, mister.
Still...
No, it isn't. You found hope to believe in. It'd be strange if you weren't over the moon about it.
Rinwell's right. We can rid you of your curse and still save the world at the same time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Naori entrusted us with the fate of all humanity. Now, it's up to us to prove that trust was well placed.
Starting with a little game called Hunt the Renis Alma.
Yeah, we've come all this way. Now we just need to search Lenegis and Rena until we find it.
Yeah, we can protect the world and save Shion at the same time.
I too shall lend my services. My knowledge of Renan lore is bound to be a useful asset.
And they say modesty is dead.
Yeah, especially with that outfit you got on. The hell?
Miracles just seem to follow wherever you go, huh?
How do you know it's me they're following? We're all in this together, Shion. You included.
Yeah, Shion.
Now let's get moving, shall we? Last I heard, we had an apocalypse to stop. Thank you, Naori.
Thank you, Naori.
So Naori
Okay.
sealed away the power that made me lose control of myself. She stopped my rampage and saved my life. But then, that power she'd sealed away was passed down to you. I'm so sorry, Shion.
They really did, Matt.
It's my fault that you're cursed.
You're wrong. What happened to you was because of the ceremony and Naori's attempt to stop Oblivion. You paid a heavy price for it, and then fell asleep for 300 years. The reason you lost your memories.
Is the reason for your curse.
What?
The thorns.
The thorns.
It all leads back to them. But once they're gone, we can finally put an end to.
When my thorns are gone, I never dared to dream that such a thing could be. No. The truth is, I think maybe I've always been dreaming about a life with the touch of my family, or playing with my friends, holding hands with Rinwell, or giving love, embracing all the normal things. I always wished I could experience them for myself, and finally know what they were like. Is it really okay for me to believe it can happen? I'm so scared of getting my hopes up. What if it doesn't work out in the end, and...
That's not going to happen. I'm here to make sure it won't. Forget fate or destiny or anything else. We're going to live a normal life. There are a lot of things you still want to do, right?
Yeah, you're right. It's such a strange feeling. I know that we've still got plenty of fighting up ahead, and it's for my sake. So I can live.
You're worth fighting for.
I believe you, Alphen.
Good. I'll keep on fighting. For as long as until our future is finally in our hands.
Dun dun dun. There we go. Increase max AG by 1. There we go. Alright, so Shion is balling out now with her latest maiden. Last member of a 300-year-long line of maidens, Shion intends to use her powers. So that gets her elemental attack up, which is nice. That's all pretty good. Alright, so we got 600 points on Alphen to spend. We were working on something. Oh yeah, his KO thing. Yeah, he needs another 600. Everyone's pretty low. The sword given to the chosen sovereign that draws out all the latent power, so the spiritual chanting ceremony. Ceremonial guard given to the chosen sovereign. Alright, let's go check out all these things right here. Equipment. Oh yeah, dude. That is a sweet. I actually like that sword better though. I'll use this one for a little bit though. Alright, so he's got a pretty beefy deal there. Half AG costs. Alright, so her thing is good. New hair for her too. Okay. Feather hairpiece. It's pretty legit. It's so weird having her hair up like that. It doesn't even feel like the same character. We'll do it for a little bit though. Oh, look at their portraits change up there. I wonder if those portraits change based on what they're wearing or based on like where they are at in the game, you know? Okay, so it is like kind of the game that we're doing. That's cool, bro. All right. What's this? That's where the sat 300 years ago. Power whatsoever. Guess we're going through this door, maybe. Yeah, the new outfits are amazing. Whoop. Oh god, probably should save right here, huh? Like, they do a really good job at autosaving, but nevertheless. Ooh, like, we were right there, too. Holy moly. I love that every character feels like part of this group, too. They did a good job at making the extended
That's
party
quite
feel
some
important.
door, all right. This might finally be it. The heart of the beast.
We'll find the Renis Alma and the Red Woman inside, right?
Oh, yeah.
After everything we've been through to get here, they damn well better be.
We'll probably be needing you to open this one for us, Sovereign.
Go for it, Alphen.
Let's go, Alphen.
This is it, guys. Time to see what secrets are in store.
Okay. Holy, holy. I'm not even sure if we fought, but thank you. Dude, look at the setting. Holy moly, man.
Volron! He really
No.
is still alive.
And there's the Renis Alma. Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Wait, though. Something doesn't seem right here.
Once more, the powers must be united. Born from the fires of chaos, the world does seek its rightful state. All must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena, at the shrine of the true sovereign.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself, reduced to a mere cog in the machine.
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest?
Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
Oh, interesting.
Looks like it's still running, but are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
If that's what caused Lenegis' transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dana.
But for what purpose? What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of oblivion.
Rendezvous.
Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy. That said, we should retrieve the Renis Alma. Because right now, we need that most of all.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alphen, look!
The Red Woman! So we finally found you. I have a lot of questions for you.
Wait!
What?
They all have the same face? How is that even possible?
I mean, personally, as a twin, I would just like to say it's possible. That's weird.
What is this?
Who the hell are they?
It can't be. Are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
No! Red woman, red woman.
Feeling particularly confident.
It's no use, Alphen.
Get him, girl.
If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting ducks here.
Good point. Let's stop that before this gets out of hand.
It's already out of hand. It's clearly already out of hand. Clearly, this whole fight.
I'm all stuffed up. Here I come. Going in. That'll bring you down. On guard.
I don't think they have any, like, yeah, okay.
You picked the wrong fight.
Nice boost break right there, girl. No. That would be nice. Okay. Watch out. There it is. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. No. Okay. Nice heals. Nice heals. Yeah. Go. Grab the salt.
Will this help?
Yeah, that'll totally help. Thank you.
Confiscated.
Can't get out of this.
On guard. Lunar Anything in order.
Let me do just a regular tree here. A couple thousand for everyone. Denied. Nice, perfect. 5,000 HP, that's nothing. Right here. Oh boy, gets it. Goddamn Spectrum, man. Well, that fight's done.
Surrender! Fighting is useless now!
Do you think it's really over?
It's never really over.
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve.
What? It's self-destructed?
Alphen!
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up.
You had me worried there.
So is he like really the bad guy, or is he like a sympathetic bad guy?
Who said you could touch that?
Oh shit. That's not good.
Damn it! He's awake!
Why don't we touch it?
I should have thought as much.
So you know this place?
Naturally, it was built for me, after all. We'll save that for another time. More pressing
What?
is how I'm going to tear you apart.
Even after all this time, you still insist on
Hey, what up,
helping me?
Phoenix?
You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Really, is that what you think? Did you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alphen, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of Sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these
Yo, I'm doing good
proceedings.
tonight, Phoenix. What's up with you?
You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dana, correct?
Yeah. There were countless. And every one of them besides me died.
Except.
All of those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dana. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Danan. Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volron. They were logged 300 years apart, and yet the data they took from you was exactly the same. Which leads us to a single conclusion.
Then you mean Voron was kidnapped just like Alphen? But then he became a...
A slave from Dana. Just like us. Isn't that right, Voron?
So he posed as a Renan and caused all that suffering to his own people?
How could you? If you knew the
Wait for the
pain
new
of
world
being
to start?
a
Oh,
slave,
nice, man.
Why would you
Hell
inflict
yeah.
that upon others?
Renan and Dana are meaningless distinctions. He and everyone else. That is all that matters. I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
Oh, damn.
A red woman.
Another one?
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
Don't do it!
Serenus Alma!
Dude, what in the world?
It's too late. You can't stay here.
We need to go. Alphen!
Oh, no. This would be hard. Do it, girl. Oh, how dramatic. How do you not love it? Dude, yes. Thorns and all.
Go. But know I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Come on, bro.
Let's go.
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything. Who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am.
Are you two okay?
Yeah. We'll be fine.
You think that guy died?
Is Volron... Have we finally seen the last of him?
We can but hope.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers in Faria in a trance?
What? Those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renis Alma. Damn it, that's the second time now!
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now, those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did you say Rena?
Volron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renis Alma in their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dana. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Dude, I cannot believe how extra this is.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
Like, how did we go through all this and now we're in outer space?
Seriously, I was not expecting Voron to actually be here.
Head back.
He seemed to care not one whit about Renans or Danans.
All right.
Yeah, not in a good way like with us.
How long has this game been climaxing? Dude, it feels like a good 10 hours. We've been in climax formation. They get more and more. I know, dude. It's Alter chamber. Like, for real though, man. Like, I can't believe how it just keeps going. Get your money's worth for sure. Dude, yeah, this is like an epic JRPG, like a true epic, you know? Crackhead Shack, what's up, man? This is a true epic and I'm here for it, you know? It's in here. One grape gel? Delicious. It doesn't even taste like a grape. Game looks lit. I'm loving this game, man. I don't know how long we're gonna put it on hiatus because we're gonna have to go play New World. It's so bad. Maybe we'll finish it up on like Friday or something, you know? First game I was truly addicted to? Probably Splatterball Plus. Multiple gamers? Yeah, we just have to figure out how to juggle it. Splatterball Plus I had a real addiction to, man. Here's Minecraft. Oh yeah, I'm a boomer. Oh, this is nice right here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Didn't see that before. Guess I'm supposed to go down there. I fought someone for a Sega X-Men games. 40 hours into this thing. Jeez. Splatterball Plus was like an online shooter that I was just so addicted to the idea of playing games online against other people. Like you know, this is before a time we even understood that you could do that, you know? I remember my brothers coming to Michigan. I was up visiting my dad in Michigan, and my two brothers came down later in the summer, and they were telling me about Splatterball Plus, and they're like, bro, you don't understand. I'm like, what? They're like, you're shooting other players. I'm like, what do you mean you're shooting other players? They're like, online. Like, other players are playing online against you, and you're shooting them. I'm like, what? What do you mean you're shooting other players? Like, it just didn't even make sense to me, man. That's another person, yeah. And so, like, sure enough, I got back to Florida and I started playing it. It was amazing. And you played it through AOL, bro. This is how bad it was. You had to pay to play in that game, right? So you buy like 6 hours of playtime or whatever it was through AOL money, and then you would play it. What year was that? Oh God, man, like probably like 2000. If like probably before that, actually. Let me look when it came out. It was just called Splatterball at the time, and then Splatterball Plus was the game they released. 1999, Splatterball Plus came out, and so that was after their no, there's gameplay from 99, so it may have been like 97, 98. Old Mythic game back in my dial-up days. Yeah, it's dial-up, bro. You play this on fucking dial-up. I was born in 2001. There you go. Started playing Counter-Strike Leagues in 2001. Good times, dude. We're the proto gamers, bro.